It's the home of the sun. Here in Phoenix, Arizona, as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the desert. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Suns. Back on the road tomorrow.
Well, you just have to love the skill Vucevic shows on the offensive end. I mean, he can erupt for big scoring nights if you don't keep him in check, and it gives you a little bit of everything from an offensive standpoint.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Feet away, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Boy, how valuable is Donovan Mitchell? Having him in the fold sets up this team moving forward.
Here's Harden, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Phoenix Suns.
And James Harden, last season's MVP, the runner-up in 2015, actually won the players' vote for MVP that season. But last season, he took home the official hardware.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And with James Harden winning the MVP in 2018, Russell Westbrook in 2017, Kevin Durant in 2014, you think a few what-ifs right now in Oklahoma City?
A few, more than that, Kevin. I mean, probably tough for them all to win in.
That jam!
Nice!
I mean, just beautiful.
I totally agree. The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Pass to Vucevic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Suns shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
The Detroit Pistons hoping for continued development from their young players. Recent season, some pretty high draft picks. They need those guys to make an impact.
For Detroit, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. A reverse. Portis trying to free himself. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got 10 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Harden, no good. Well, the Pistons' recent draft history is subject to some criticism.
Yeah, even when they've drafted some good players like Dinwiddie or Middleton, they've traded them away. Finding value in the draft and then developing it is a huge part of NBA success.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Phoenix leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Shoots over Pirtle. Holiday with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. And the Suns here with a different look. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's in there. 12 points for Vucevic.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
Pass to Harden. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Pass to Vucevic. And no good. And it's Detroit the other way. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Outside Holiday. Back to Harden. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Harden's got 11 points.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Here's Dotson. Back to Barea. Pass to Vucevic. Buries the long-range jumper. 17 points in the game.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Harden, that's good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Harden's shot is good.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the Nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Out to the right wing. The drive by Vucevic.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
I love it. Really, both teams running plays that fit the personnel, going back and forth. Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Offensive rebound. Connects in the foul line jumper. Vucevic has got 23 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Suns lead by 6. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
I mean, really good with their post presence, and it's really allowed them to establish a physical tone here in the first.
Well, you know, in this era, everybody likes the three-point shot. I like their commitment to pounding the ball inside.
And every once in a while, Labissiere will find his teammate for the high percentage shot. Love to see the big man dish it out. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Larkin. Outside Bogdanovich. Another three for Phoenix. So many metrics out there right now, Steve. One of the big ones, scoring efficiency. Who comes to mind in that area?
Well, you look at the percentage. Kevin Durant, the amount of shots he takes, he shoots with a high percentage. Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard. I think also Anthony Davis is up there, being able to score at different areas, not just dunking the basketball, being able to score at all three levels. Those are some of the guys that shoot a high percentage.
Here's Plumlee, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Vucevic. Plumlee with the steal. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 21.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Here's Dotson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Vucevic. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 7.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That's his first foul. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Labissiere. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Labissiere. Here's Dotson. 4 on the clock. And Bacon pulls it down. Harden, that's good. Now just a 3-point Suns lead.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Goes back up. Pass to Dotson. And at last, they get one to fall. Dotson's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Lin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Larkin. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Jones with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. It's stolen by Jones. DiVincenzo.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Pass to Harden. Back to Lin. Harden left side. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Larkin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pistons trail by 5.
And for Lin, missing the season last year, he's just glad to be back. His playmaking and creativity is something that this team needs. As long as he's healthy and playing aggressively, he'll be an effective guard option.
And here's Warren for 3. Jones. It's deflected.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. And with Lin, he made a point upon returning from injury, saying he will not change how he plays.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys, they'll shy away from contact after experiencing a torn patella like Lin did, but He knows that he is at his best going at defenders and absorbing that contact. He said he'll try and be more aware of how he lands, but has no plans of changing his game.
And he can't hit the second. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
Pass to Warren. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. In close, he hits it. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And right there, Donovan Mitchell showing off that confidence. He's quick and he's powerful.
Stolen by Bledsoe. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
Here's Bledsoe. Some solid defense from Harris.
Boy, he blew an easy layup, and he is furious with himself.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
It all started with the steal by Donovan Mitchell. You want to draft guys who can make things happen on both ends of the court.
Pirtle. And just miss after miss right now. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Harden. Back to Holiday. The Pistons working the ball around now. And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Overall, it hasn't been pretty for his team, but he has shot the ball well.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steve, now that you've had a little time away from the game as a player, what are some of the things you notice now that maybe you didn't notice when you were playing before?
Well, I think right now the emphasis on nutrition. Kevin, I did not take that serious. I thought I could eat whatever I wanted to. And I think also right now I look and love what is going on technology-wise as far as guys being able to use technology to help their game and to enhance their game. Second chance opportunities, the great equalizer.
From deep three-point range, that shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. Mitchell with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Kicks it out to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Vucevic. Here's Warren. That shot is off. Now the Pistons take it the other way. And the rejection by Collins. And he recovers it. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. And that's now 33 points for James Harden. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Can't hit from the elbow. From deep three-point range. Harden, no good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
And it's Emeka Okafor with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Vucevic.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Finished off the break. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass. The new head coach in Detroit is Dwayne Casey. They're lucky he was available. He guided the Raptors to a franchise best 59 wins last season, and he was the coach of the year. You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
Kicks it out to Harden. They get it back. Back to Harris. Goes up again. And the shot goes in. Okafor's got his first 2 points of the night.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And this comeback was fueled by doing it on both ends of the floor. Let's see if they have that same energy level to keep this up.
To the inside. Jones. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jones has got his second basket of the game. And it goes to show you that any coach can get fired. Casey, one of the most successful, highly regarded coaches in the league. And Smitty still got let go.
If you learn about all he's overcome, all the tough jobs he's worked in the past, you knew he'd take it on the chin and keep on trucking.
He can't get that one to fall. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Detroit making a switch. Down low. And Jones sends it back. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. .135 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. A nice shot by Lynn.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Suns have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here's Lynn. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 5. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. Puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Pass to Dotson. .58 seconds left here in the third quarter. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Yep, that one goes. Lynn's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Lynn is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Larkin. Here's the 3. Bogdanovic, no luck.
I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Bacon. He's guarded by Collins. Now here is Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. No good on the triple. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Phoenix ahead, up 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Suns leading. Pass to Jones. To the middle. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And a different look here for the Pistons. Eyes of 3 off the inbound. Rebound by the Pistons. And here's Harden for 3. On defense, the Suns. Pass to Favors. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
And right there, a little miscommunication on that pass.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dotson. DiVincenzo. Offline with his 3. The Pistons trailing. It's deflected. Here's Dotson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dotson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Phoenix. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Collins. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 3.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Holiday. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Harden. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Harden. They shoot again. Collins grabs the miss.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Jones. Here's Dotson. Now Bogdanovich. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. The Suns need to get a shot off. Lets the 3 fly. Great D that time from Favors.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
And the Suns call time here. And Drew Holiday, Steve, is such a huge factor on the defensive end whenever he's on the floor.
You know, it's been a focus for him to step his game up on that end of the floor. He moves his feet so well that guys can't just blow by him. Numerically, the way he discourages shots at the rim, it's like having a defensive center on the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Igor Kokoshkov coaching his team during the break. He told them that for now, they have to back off the three-point line. He said, we don't have to just shoot threes. Let's get the ball in tight for some high-percentage looks inside the paint. Back to you, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Pistons trailed by 4. Down low. Pass to Okafor. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
To the paint. It's stolen by Vucevic.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
That one good for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Warren. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Bacon.
And they aren't giving up the same types of looks we saw in the first half, making them earn their points.
Suns keep it alive. Pass to Mitchell. Over in the corner, Portis. And Harden comes to help. Clock at 6. Back to Portis. Another shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now an 8-point Phoenix lead. From deep, Harden. That one, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now, here's Mitchell. Suns moving the ball around. And here's Vucevic. Over Okafor. Okafor grabs the miss. Here's Harden. That one's off. Still out of sync. Stolen by Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 41.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
1:21 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Harden. Shoots over Vucevic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Vucevic. Gets the first. That narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for James Harden.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Bounce pass from Bledsoe. A 3 from Warren. And it's Lynn with the rebound.
Not a big threat from out there. You see why the defense backed off a little.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Here's Vucevic. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of those guys is open. And we see it all the time, guys. You get the big lead, maybe check out mentally, but not tonight.
They have this game in hand, but they're still pouring it on. Well, this is how you close out. Beautiful job.
Harden's shot is off.
In this second half, the defense have been baiting him to shoot the 3, and we're seeing why.
Takes the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Harden's got 49 points in the game.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
And the point differential just too difficult to overcome.
This is where it stings. You just want to keep competing, but deep down, you know it's just not your night.
It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And I really like how Lin elevates his game when it's all on the line. Just an amazing performer in the clutch.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Nice job at the line to expand the lead.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
Harden, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 9. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Five seconds left in the fourth quarter. So the Suns win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.